there we are. Welcome to a new series of mine. We're going to have some fun and going to rebuild the evil empire. It's been a long and big project of mine, which I did a pretty long series about. So ideology brought me up with the idea that we could just do that yet again, because now we have way better options for doing so. And basically this is going to be the follow-up series for that, and I'm going to streaming it mostly, so let's have some fun. Tarja is my first person of the evil empire, and she's a pretty good pioneer. Big skill values on construction, plans, fighting, a little bit of passion on social, but most importantly she's too smart, so she's learning real quick. Hey Hjorn, welcome man. So here we go. Let's equip that gun and check out where we can live for now. So I installed a pretty massive mod package, and we do have a lot of things to research here. Let's see how good that'll play out. Okay, but first and foremost, is there any wildlife? Yes, a couple of rats. Can you put rats into a pen, I wonder? But that's a thing for another day. I'd say we're going to start out here. This is looking pretty good. So, what do we have with our starting package here? Couple of iron pieces, couple of steel pieces. So steel is quite abundant here, which is cool because with the metal mod I have installed, I made it so that it's not that easy to acquire iron. Hey, Pop! And Cerno. Seems like we are committing war crimes today. I'm committing war crimes every day, friends. You know me. So we're going to put up a couple of iron walls here and there. And let's make this a little apartment for Tarja. So, here we go. Something like that. Doors in between. So this is going to be the storage zone. Boom. Just like that. Missing rally point. Oh, yeah. What was that again? That was for my Kill For Me mod, wasn't it? Rally point. I think that was something... Ah, here. The zone menu. I keep looking for that. That's some nice map. I love the Mechanoid Intrusion. It's awesome. There's literally no fertile soil on the entire map. There's nothing. And there's almost no animals, but everything is metal. This is awesome. This is such a good backdrop for a transhumanist meme that I wanted to play that immediately when ideology came up. So, I gotta admit though, I am cheating a little bit. I am playing with planter boxes. So, I hope you guys don't mind me cheating a bit. Because we would die out here without them. Gonna lie. There's almost nothing you can work with here, so we have to bring up something to have some sustenance. Because I don't want to do an extreme survival run here. That's not really my intention. This is going to be a roleplay run where we're going to play a bunch of evil dudes doing evil stuff. Raiding people, taking drugs, enslaving people. Fun side of life. Yes or no, we do. I have disabled all the safety things. We have unlimited spouses for men and women. We have free love. We have acceptable cannibalism. We have ignorance towards corpses. We just don't eat insect meat and fungus, but you know, I had to draw a line. But we don't mind nutrient paste, and neither do we mind organ use or skull spiking people. So I'd say we're in for a good time here. Okay, so where's that? I don't want to here. So. Haven't used this mod for a while, or since a while. I think the proper saying is since a while, but this is a good one. It allows you to configure people a lot more specific. So hauling and constructing is very, very important here for now. Okay. It's the ultimate war crime ideology. This is wonderful. I mean, I was trying to roleplay a faction like that a while ago back then, but it was too hard to, or more, I lost the fun behind it because everybody hated this life. And now we can have fun again. So we'll need more steel. Do I have enough steel for a smelter? Yes, I do. That's very important. But how do we power that smelter, I wonder? So, is that really all the steel lying around here? I have a hard time believing that. No, not the silver. The steel, I said. 250. So, that's all here on the map. I'm really feeling cool today. Like, thanks for asking. Still a wee bit tired, but compared to the crappiness of the last couple of days, super awesome. Alright, so how much power do we need? Steel do we need? I want to have a wind turbine. Subsurface conduits cost copper and steel? Please, I hate it already. Power conduits cost copper in general. Cool, that's a smart thing. So we'll need 270? Am I correct here? Yes. Ideal circumstances. So yeah, okay. Should be working out. Awesome. Okay, the next question is though, are we able to build it without botching something? But yeah. We'll be getting there. I like Tarja's profile, especially because of the Drunken Master and Too Smart combo. She's the perfect boss of a criminal gang. Especially with a Drunken Master trait. This gives her some quirky uniqueness. But honestly, Too Smart is the ideal mastermind trait. Even if you have 0 intellectual skills. Who cares? As long as you can convince people around you that you are actually too smart for this world. Okay, so I got the necessary steel. Let's pray to God that we are able to put up the wind turbine and the smelter accordingly without botching anything. I mean, her skills are high enough. Oh, we can build a fueled smelter too. That's good. So if there's a plan B. Thanks, guys. You are awesome. Whoever made this mod. Okay. So the wind turbine worked out. Let's just get rid of that mechanoid tree. Die! First victim. Well, not really the first. We killed another one before there. Okay, so our building material is available. Wonderful. So here, it's a dangerous thing to do the do forever job, so we're not going to. I'm going to put up a dumping stockpile zone right in front of my shack. And going to allow chunks. And no, not all the raw resources. That would be silly. Wow, that's a lot of stuff here. Super modded game. Did the boss get dropped as a baby? Well, she's 45 years old. Apocalypse survivor. Probably. There's a high chance. Okay, so jokes aside. Let's see, Tarja needs a good night of sleep. And she is going to put up the ultimate solution against solitude and boredom. A hoopstone ring. Alright, there we go. Is this thing actually emitting steam? I had no clue. Spooky as heck. Don't you guys agree? Okay, Sienna, the Yorkshire Terrier. Now, war crime time. Oh, she's bonded with that. Okay. Never. Don't touch Sienna. Dang. There's no fun allowed here. The dog sleeps in front of the door. Of the shack. Okay. It's wonderful. We have now access to steel directly. Okay. I don't know how much I will need iron specifically, so it's going to be a hard thing. So the first thing that I want to do here is I want to have planter boxes. And since steel is so friggin' available for me, I'm going to put up a couple of planter boxes so we don't have to starve. Isn't that awesome? So here we go. It's gonna be 150 steel. Though probably I should do on a do until I have scale instead. Maybe that's gonna work better. Yeah, Hjorin, the mod ain't alive yet. I keep checking for the Twitch toolkit, and I am actually considering swapping over to RimConnect, which is another product which actually does the same. But yeah, well, I would need to learn that anew. Every Rimworld game's just daily war crimes, but you like it? Nah, I'm usually a nice guy. Don't you dare to say such things about me. I'm no war criminal. You must be mistaken, sir. You must be looking for a different icon. So, let's see. I need more steel. That's really good. We can just go outside and smelt down that stuff. It's awesome. There we go. So now we have some place to cook, but we don't have power connected to this place. So we'll have to dig out some copper. How good is Tarja's mining? Basically non-existent. I knew this story had a downside. Okay, so also poor Tarja is a constant victim of war crimes right now because this poor woman is eating without a table since days. Let's change that. I love those new tables. They're looking so funky. Sadly, we can't accompany that with a properly styled stool. But, well, one thing at a time. Now we're waiting for new power. Alright, there's copper. Oh, almost 60 units of that. Wonderful. Can we actually build stuff out of copper? Ah, excellent. The copper stool. The infamous copper stool. Don't know if it's really infamous, but I like to think so. Oh boy, the copper is a small east ore, so that's not cool. No, we're not taking visitors. Our evil palace is not even remotely finished. Okay, but let's draw some power lines through here. Alright, there we go. Kitchen should now finally have power. Nice. And next thing, we're smelting metal from slag. Wonderful. That's what I wanted to see. Well, she's planting down some potatoes. I'm actually fine with that. To not only have rice here. So, and let's cook some simple meals until we have 2. Alright. Now, I think it's time for a little shack expansion soon. So let's carve away a little bit of that trash. Oh, we can train Sienna to be a attacking Yorkshire Terrier. That's good. Except for the fact that Tarja has little to no talent for such things. But I love two smart people. They learn like crazy. They basically almost learn as good as a person with the proper passion. It's awesome. So, can we now finally please build a stool for this table? Thank you, guys. Whoop. There we go. So, well, I think the easiest way is just to expand the shack. There's a mad rat incoming. Hope we'll survive that. Alright, good night, sir. No, thanks for dropping by. See you soon, man. Okay. Get over here. Eat some charged bullets. Or the shaft of my charged rifle. It was charged bullets. Okay, wonderful. We can do one more piece of wall. And I think that's one thing that I want to do. Alright. So let's carve out that portion of the wall. And reorganize our furniture a little bit here. There we go. And the next thing we need for the outside area will be a butcher spot. Do I go for a butcher spot or for a butcher table? Difficult decision. I mean, I do know that I won't be needing it too much, but at the same time, a butcher table is so much more efficient. Butcher table actually needs wood? I had no clue. Alright, here we go. So, actually, I just realized that I want to have that out inside here. It's way better. Don't want to have all the blood and grime in my home. There we go. So, cooking is pretty okay with that. Nice. Also more hygienic. True that. Hooray! Our first self-cooked meals out of rat. Yum. Enjoy. Okay, so now let's get back to the actual topic. I don't have enough iron for that thing. Oh, the irony. So, iron ore is available over here, though. Wonderful. Okay. Because I really need to get myself a science table going and research some batteries. Every adventurer eats a rat on a stick at some point in their career. True that. Alright. Tarja is already at mining too. Wonderful. What I like to see. Such passion. Transport pod crash. Margeau is from your enemy, the Black Crooks. Now these guys, they are pink. Let's see. The Black Crooks. They are the local cannibal raider gang. Okay. Incapable of firefighting. Well, pretty far away too. Let's try to do that nevertheless. I mean, the thing is, I am alone, and getting people over here ain't that bad. You think you guys can be friends? I don't know. Let's check it out. In any case, it's a welcome opportunity to train some medical skills here. Because Tarja really needs to do that. Her medical skills are non-existent. I mean, let's see. What are we going to do with that person? Resistance is 15. I mean, the beliefs aren't too far away from another. But I don't see myself being capable of converting that person. I could only recruit her, but could also just execute her. You could also harvest her, but that's another day's topic. Since we don't care about eating people, we should also make it so that we are actually eating people. We're just not slaughtering colonists. There we go. I mean, I could have stripped that person first, but I'm not a big fan of that. Brings up way too many items there. Oh, we're being raided! Hi there, Kabukiri, and all you fellow friends. Hope you guys are enjoying your stay. Nothing to see, just a fledgling war crime colony here. Nothing special. Don't call the cops on me. So... Hey there, everybody. Nice to see you guys. Alright, so too bad that we weren't able to keep this person in my ranks, but honestly... Early game, so that early game... How am I doing? I'm really doing fine. I finally found the time today to implement or no, to retake my Evil Empire series. I did this, well, half a year ago or such, and it was the same idea, but without ideology. And I did my thing. It was a great series, but everybody was friggin' unhappy all the time. This time, they will do all the cruel things and be friggin' happy at the same time. Scenario is Rich Survivor, yes. I started out with that because I like the solo starts, but since the Mechanoid Intrusion I'm playing in is so friggin' hostile, like there's only a couple of rats living here, and there's really no natural fertile soil here, I didn't want to go for Naked Brutality, because that's just too much of that. Alright, the Pistol Monsters. Seriously? The Pistol Monsters? And then you come with a club. Is that your kind of humor, you guys? Okay, so... Harry. Alright, Daria, Harry. Let's just hope we're not going to die. Ideology lends itself a lot better for certain role-playing scenarios. Oh yeah. Well-spoken, Joran. Very well-spoken. That was something I was really looking forward to when the add-on was announced immediately. So, follow your master. Follow your master, you friggin' dog. Because I really disliked in a lot of scenarios in the past that you could come up with all those really, really cool and awesome ideas, but at the end of the day, everybody was you needed to turn everybody into a friggin' psychopath to actually roleplay that correctly. Oh, that was a lot of bullets too many. All straight into the torso, but oh boy, we took her down. Nice. Alright, so Tarja, you already did that before. It's free medical training. We're going to see what we're going to do with this person afterwards. Here we go. Training a too smart person is so rewarding. Thanks, Jorn. That was that was just right. So since the game is starting to toss one person after another into my direction, let's see, the Pistol Monsters. Great raidism. They like pain. Wonderful. We will come along quite nicely. Yeah, let's try this. I'm mostly trying it because resistance here is only 11. The other person had a higher resistance. And maybe this'll work. So first things first, we need more furniture. And I really need to friggin' smelter whenever I can. It's really important too. I mean, we could enslave Harry, but at the same time, I feel like being a solo slaver does sound a little bit awesome, ambitious. So Harry immediately got herself some infections. So come on. Couldn't you just stop being so mean to me? There's nothing I can do here. Okay, so we stay alone. I got it. It's okay. It's fine to be alone. Where? Ah, here, standing there. Okay.
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks for a follow, Wokrits. Love to see that. Alright, so this place is looking like a dumpster, but it's my dumpster. Let's start, you know. Okay, so we gotta be researching batteries, even though Tarja is really, really bad at that. But, you know, while the rice is growing, we need to do something about our refrigeration. Because otherwise, all that tasty meat will rot. Would be a shame, wouldn't it? So, we should allow it to cook with bulky meat. And thanks for the follow, Kipokiri. You guys are awesome. And let's cook some. Yeah. So, yeah. That's exactly as I expected. But luckily Tarja is too smart. She's gonna figure out the science. She's so smart she can do science without understanding science and learning science while trying to do science. That's what we do. My hamster. Yeah, Bob, what can I say? It's so much her dumpster that not even the dog is allowed to sleep inside. She's territorial, I guess. I really love those variants. It's so cool. The different graphics here make everything look more exciting. So I'm out of steel again. Dang. Too smart to be bad at science. Just inexperience. Well, too smart is a wonderful double-edged sword. It's one of my absolutely favorite traits in people. A heat wave is upon us, so okay. Time to smelter us a cooling unit. Alright. Life depending on a single wind turbine. I don't like this, but what can I do? Okay, overwall cooler, but I'm not going to cool my living area. I'm not that rich. If Tarja is going to suffer from a heat stroke, she's going to chill out in the freezer. Here we go. Quote 2 is gone? Dang. That's unfortunate. So, here we go. Let's produce more steel. Oh my god, medical emergency? She has extreme malnutrition? What? Is she seriously now dying in front of food? Yeah, I guess that's what's happening. So... Wow, that's the wildest micromanagement death that I've ever seen in my whole life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait if the game is flinging a Man in Black at me. But if not, doesn't look good. So I could just restart now and re-roll that whole map and yada yada yada, but honestly, usually I don't demo. It's just... I don't get it why she didn't eat. Honestly, that doesn't make any sense to me, so I don't accept that. I honestly just don't accept that. I guess that was... because the food was friggin' reserved for prisoners. That was not happening in the past. Yeah, there was, she was just not picking up the food because, you know, the food was reserved for the prisoners. So, yeah, I'm going to starve instead. So, I feel like version 1.3 is bringing up problems that I never had in the past. Like, in previous versions, this never ever happened to me. They were always picking up food if it was in the prison area. I wouldn't have come up with this idea of this being a problem. Fascinating. So yeah, I cheated, but the good thing is this is the evil empire, you know? They are basically made for cheating. But yeah, you know. First time running simple sidearms. You wish. Thanks, guys. I hope you don't mind my little intervention here. Or I was so sure that Tarja was actually collapsing due to the to a heat stroke or something. Honestly, the heat stroke death I would have accepted without flinching. Not that. Not this. Okay, so alcohol tolerance. Just from drinking one friggin' beer? Seriously? Wow. That's fast. Alright. The human meat is rotting away in the storage. So we are almost in harvest time. But yeah, the research will take a long time now. But we should be fine. Funky meat is rotting. Yeah, I know. The chat bot is doing God's work. Yeah, Joe made it so that whenever somebody is mentioning funky meat, you know, you see what's happening. Alright. Intellectual 2. Didn't I put plant work onto a proper priority? No, I didn't. Yo, Tarja, there's rice going bad on the fields. This is unacceptable. Okay, and also cook some meals for yourself, would you please? Wonderful. So we're pretty self-sustaining here. I like this little dumpster apartment. Everything you might want to have. Oh, and to everybody who was watching the Evil Empire series, I don't know if there's anybody around here, I have the Slurrypede as a venerated animal. Slurrypedes are awesome. They sometimes appear in this biome. They're basically walking factories of neutral-paced meals that are super tanky and can't be killed. I don't know if they are still trainable or not. Can't check it out here. I did a lot of work with the Slurrypedes in the YouTube series, so felt like it was only fair to give the Slurrypede a honorable reappearance here. Okay, so the good news, while the wind is strong, we do have refrigeration. The bad news, while the wind is weak, we don't have anything. Alright. But, you know, battery research is getting somewhere. Tarja is hitting level 3 soon, I can already see it. I probably should consider bringing up a gun turret here. How much steel do I have right now? Not enough. Not quite enough. But you know what? We're going to do that. Because I feel a lot safer if I have a gun turret which can let me down because there's no wind when I get attacked the next time or something crazy like that. Alright, there we go. Hi there, little fella. But as soon as we have batteries running, which will be happening any moment from here, this won't be an issue anymore, and this little guy here might be what's between me and annihilation. Can't wait to have a second person in my midst, but going to take a while, I guess. So Tarja is now living a really chillaxed life. I am considering a little bit if I don't want to put up a secondary structure to have a prison available as soon as possible, but at the same time I figured that batteries are right now the most important thing to rush towards too, because I really want to do something against my shortage of power here. So really bad. It's just really, really bad. Oh, this takes so long when the person is not skilled in intellectual things at all. The pistol monsters are back. They send a man called Andreas. He hates dumb labor and he's a psychopath. But he's also not equipped with a gun. Alright. Let's see if we can take down Andy. Is he, he's not faster than regular people. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. First salvo missed. Ah, yeah. We got both bullets into the legs. Look at him crawl. Reefer time. Wonderful. And that little dog just took off the head. Sienna's really, really a nasty dog. Oh boy. What a killing machine. I mean, who would have thought that a little Yorkshire Terrier could swallow a whole head? I already like this place a lot. So, anybody got a name, an idea for a name for this little dog? I somehow feel like Sienna ain't fitting anymore. So we're running out of steel slags in my vicinity. Too bad. Right. Come on, Tarja, sweep your dumpster. So, high on smoke leaf. Because we do have a hunger for drugs in this, settlement. I felt like if I'm going to do a evil crime lord scenario, I'll have to venerate drug usage in some way. Because otherwise they wouldn't be fun. They would be just teetotalers. And who wants to party with teetotalers? Nobody. Alright. So, Tarja is going to hit intellectual level 4 before we've finished the battery technology. Fascinating. I love this trade. Spacecraft. So, Harding from the Pistol Monsters has crash landed. World weary, coward, lush. So he's a freaking coward. And he's an alcoholic. Okay, so we're going to wait a sec, can I patch this guy up? Yeah, stabilize. Wonderful. I only want him for the medical training. And now Tarja, be so kind and finish him off. Here we go. That's how we roll here. I'm taking your XP. Tarja is evil enough to rob even a naked man without anything on himself, and she doesn't even. She's not even getting really started. Because with the proper equipment, we would have taken much more from him. Oh, he wasn't that naked. He wore a skirt. The Black Crooks. Oh my god. Nocturnus. Wow. This guy is a goth, I guess. Pessimist. Wonderful. So, Tarja, you're fine. Okay. So that dog is well trained to kill stuff. Wow, this guy's really friggin' fast. Run, Tarja, run! Ah, well. He's one of those stupid people. Can't really think of dog names. Oh, well. Alright, headshot. We took off his nose. Oh my god. Shouldn't you be more demoralized, Nocturnus? Ow. Wow. This Nocturnus, guys, this is really bad. Is really serious business. Sienna lost her ear and her eye. You monster. Let me patch you up before killing you. And if I could, I would take a new ear and a new eye for my dog from you. But sadly I can't. So let's patch up the dog. And then... Oh, he's going to get away with that. Well, whatever. I don't have time hunting this guy. Researching batteries is more important. Wanderer joins Eminent. A carver named Eminent. Come on in, Eminent. Hates dumb labor. Teetotaler. Slob. Tribal Hyper Mahayana. You know what, Eminent? Go away. Hey, I don't take that as a second person. Heck, no. It's, seriously the last thing that I would want here. Instead, I'm going to drink all my double H whiskey alone. Thanks for asking. Alright, we gotta be doing one thing, though. Forbidding the tainted stuff inside there. Because otherwise my storage will be full in no time. Oh, man. I wish that this eminent person would have been a wee bit better, but sadly that was not the thing. Alright, here goes the battery. Wonderful. At least some good news. And we're going to put it up over there. We're going to need lead. Wonderful. Good thing that I already discovered some, like here. Alright. Tarja is cooking herself some meals. People arrive. Spacecraft junks. Awesome. So components won't be an issue for quite some time, I guess. Alright. Let's just see. Do we need more than one mining op? Yes, we do. No, Tarja. No. Don't you? We don't have any room left for that. Alright, so there's another thing I can do. I'm going to allow all the clothing except for the tainted one, for the clean ones. Alright, here we go. This way. All the tainted stuff is going to stay there. Alright, now only for some steel, but that's going to be doable as soon as the smelter is back online. Alrighty. And battery time. Wonderful. Okay. I want to have another one of those. Mining is at 3 now. The wonders of fast learning. I feel like I do harvest a lot of rice, though. Okay. So let's put up a second wind turbine here to make sure that we'll also have power. Oh, wait a sec, of course. Battery is worthless if not connected to the power conduit. That's the whole problem here. Okay then. That's been taken care of. Wonderful. What are we going to do next? I feel like I am over-providing myself with food like crazy. So let's put up some cotton. And, oh, we have dwarf bamboo. Wonderful. And some smoke leaf plants between that. Let's see what we're going to do with that. Okay. I got 22 days worth of food. I really don't need more than that. Goodman's Stash of Fortune. Oh, a side trainer. That's very appealing, actually. But can't go for that right now. Alright, Tarja. We need more steel. Like, super desperately. Okay, wonderful. Okay. So tomorrow we will have a second wind turbine, I guess. Yes, we do. And, well, let's just build a non-underground thingy. A jailbird called Ash. Wait a sec. Paralytic aphasia, unable to walk. Oh yeah. You know, it's Ash. I can't turn him down. Creed of Automata. Let's see. Incapable of caring and social. Body purist. So he's a transhumanist and that's nonsense. Body purist and that. Oh dear. Okay, he's not going to we're not going to be able to do anything for him, so... Oh my god. This is going so bad. Awful one it is, of course. Bye-bye, Ash. Hey, Sylvie, hi there. So nice to see you. I hope you had a great time so far. So, can we actually dig graves here, or is that also not possible? Yeah, there is a little bit of ground. Okay, so... Rip, man. Rip. I really wanted to. My rival Ash died. She is quite ferocious, not gonna lie. You made affiliate yesterday? Congratulations! That's a piece of good news. Good stuff. Happy to hear, man. Hope this will be only the beginning. Because people with such a nice voice should be heard more. But that's just one thing. And let's see. Wow, Warwalker torso. This is looking scary. Okay. So, I should use steel wherever I can. Because at the end of the day, steel is very, very accessible. Way more accessible than iron. Love to game, playing a few times a week. Awesome. That's really cool. So we're going to bring up a prison cell here. Really feel like we need to. I was watching a few times when you were playing Ranch Simulator. Only lurking because no time for some chit-chat, sadly. But that game looks pretty interesting, not gonna lie. And Tarja managed to poison herself. A meteor shower went down. Prasiolite, compacted steel. Tasty. A tasty diet of fresh meteors coming down. Yeah, I just didn't touch the game yet because it's early access, and I started to develop a policy of avoiding early access only, or no, avoiding early access in general and not avoiding it only if I want to back that project and really want to be there from minute one. Playing with another friend, awesome. That's the best. Getting some company while playing is really good stuff. Right, Tarja? Eat before you starve again, and yeah. Fresh food poisoning refreshed. Fresh food poisoning refreshed. The language is strong in him. Okay. This is either going to be a new apartment or a prison cell, or both. Yeah, I did see the pigs and the industrialized processing of their bodies. That kitchen looked like an industrial parlor. Gathering beer to inventory. Okay. Ship to the stars. Yeah, as if I had nothing else to do. Yeah, gotta get more sausage. How early access would you say the game is right now, Sylvie? Like, how finished does it feel for you? And what's definitely not finished yet and needs to be finished as soon as possible? I would be really, really interested in these questions. So, there we go. Tarja, mining 4? No, mining 3. Okay. We're getting there, though. Another thing we could use from here on would be a more centralized storage area. They are going to be adding more horses and sheep, maybe 3 more months or so. So I need to add male cows. Oh yeah, that sounds like a pretty big to-do list to me. Like very fundamental things, which are still missing, sadly. But I do like how the engine looks like. Did like that. Column. Let's make a steel coal right in the center of this building. Okay. The game keeps trying to send me new people, but Tarja is just very, very resilient. I wish I could play Monster Hunter with you, since I like pain. Well, Hjorin, if you don't mind, send me a link. I'm going to check it out. I mean, I do like not only pain, I do like also good games, you know. But I am notoriously undersupplied with time. Switch exclusive. Yeah, okay, then I can't. No budget for consoles, sadly. But on the other hand, it's maybe also good because PC gaming has one advantage. My son is not really able to use a PC alone on his own, whereas consoles are really easily accessible for all age classes, and you know, it's already alluring for him enough. No consoles here. It's for now good. I don't mind when he's a little bit older and when we can have a good talk about the importance of distributing your time and making yourself happy by living a balanced life and stuff, but right now we have a hard time convincing him that he has to pee and he has to sleep. So I think you get the idea. Alright, wonderful. We're harvesting more steel slag chunks here. Oh, cannibal meals! Happy cannibal meals. Wonderful. So I'm really happy that I came up with the idea for this run tonight. Because as much fun as I have with the Funky Farm, the Funky Farm needs the Twitch Toolkit integration so badly. It's one of those typical scenarios which only is really fun if you have an audience to play around with. You're playing it only on your own, it grows dull quite quickly. I think those things will come with age. He's still young, right? Yeah, 3.5 years. Totally the age to be convinced that you don't have to sleep or pee in life. You know, there are so many things that he has to accept. I let him solutions from time to time. Paid forced weather. Oh, quantum void. What is quantum void? Random subatomic event. What the heck? Is this only existing because of the character editor? What? What is this sidecast? What kind of forced weather do they want to give me? Rainy thunderstorm. Well, I could do that, but why should I? Honestly. Hey, we got so much power. I love it. Unlimited power. Not really unlimited, but we're on a good way here. Blocked by ancient metal, and I didn't notice it all that time. Holy crap. It's embarrassing. Okay. Here we go, my first storage area. Bulk goods trader. Wish I could rob them. Okay, I got 2 grand. Let's see what we can buy. If we can buy something. They got pigs, camels, gray-coated mufflin ewe. Okay, whatever. Let's sell away the human meat here for now. Silver weave. I got so many fun mods here integrated. It's awesome. So beyond that, though, these guys are not selling anything too fascinating. Rock powder. Building floors and walls resistant to fire. Okay. So, yeah. Happy that these guys are buying human meat. Should I be concerned now about my visitors? The pistol monsters are back in town. Now they're sending McDaniel. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna stay in bed for this one. They can attack and run into the caravan there. And look at that. What's that? Wayward Mobile Assembler. That's cool. But here's a slurry. Would you be able to tell it's human meat at the first glance? Most definitely not. I mean, the only thing I could possibly say, because I cook a lot, is that this is a different type of meat. I'm pretty sure that this is something I would realize, honestly. But beyond that, you could tell me any filthy story that you want to. I wouldn't realize that. Pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, just the process like we're used to, you know? Yeah. There's a really funny movie. I don't know, wait a sec, give me a... I need to ask the Google overlords how that movie is called in international. That's The Green Butchers, yeah. That's a really fun movie. The black comedy from Denmark. No, it's a Danish movie. There's a couple of dark, humorous movies from Denmark that I simply love. They did The Green Butchers, and they also did. Wait a sec. Check out how this one's called in English. So, yeah, Adam's Apples was the other movie. Denmark is almost Germany. Well, only geographically. You ever hear them talk? There's a slight difference between German and Danish. Alright. Got a lot of slag lying around. But The Green Butchers is basically a movie around based around 2 guys that running a butchery, and they have to they accidentally get into possession of a body, and they need to get rid of it. And well, one of those guys is acting like quite normal, but he's a little bit twisted, and the next morning his buddy comes to him and the body is gone. They're quite happy, and well, they're selling their meat that day. And what can I say? The neighborhood is quite excited about the taste of that fresh meat. This movie's great. Like, if you like that kind of content, that is. But I enjoyed my stay at the Green Butchers quite thoroughly. gotta admit. Okay, we have now a configuration upon us. Food and corpses. But no rotten corpses. Also no human-like corpses. Except for... oh well, whatever. We're going to take the human-like corpses too. Never mind. We need to put up a bio preference here. Played Graveyard Comedy. Oh yeah, Graveyard Keeper. Graveyard Keeper goes into a rather similar niche. I just didn't like the gameplay of Graveyard Keeper too much. Way too much tedium. There's how to put it. There are games that are lengthy because they are meant to be difficult, and an experience in that length and difficulty, and then there are games that are just not respecting my time. And Graveyard Keeper fell a little bit too hard into the latter category. Like, there are so many things about that game that could be organized better in the 21st century, and yet still they insist on very unnecessary chores. No quick travel, for example, that's one thing. Well, the game itself is for sure really good. I mean, I haven't played it myself. I was only watching with my wife when she played that. But the amount of management and tasks at your hand stands in no comparison to the lack of tools to deal with them. And that's something I didn't like about it. And that ultimately held me away from buying Graveyard Keeper. But altogether, it looks like a very, very well-made game with a lot of love for detail. So Marcia, the trooper, will join. I would get Silent Neuroformers in return. But we will have to fight the Grey Imperium afterwards, but... whatever. We are gangsters, after all. Something like that. Post-Archism. They, Eminence Breakout. Yo, Eminent. You're trying it again, hey? So, Pyromaniac. I got myself a Pyromaniac, but at least Marcia is also able to do social and intellectual work, which is really good. So, Palologos. Yeah! Not a bio-coded, but so good. Now we just need to take care that this Polylogos guy is not going to take us down. But beyond that, things are looking quite good. Alright. Let's see, maybe the dog can help us. Because this guy is rather bad at melee. Well, it's awesome to hear some positive feedback, Sylvie. Maybe I'll take a look into that one day soon again. Who knows? Alright, so Polylogos is wielding the pinnacle of firearms, so... Tarja took a couple of bullets here, which is really unfortunate. Put her into cover, but it looks a lot worse than it actually is. So let's move Marcia into an angle, which is more no, not like this. Oh man, I hate it when they do that. Alright, Tarja, you can just do some self-tending. How about that? You need the training, dear. Oh man, I already got all greedy for that wonderful rifle thing. Alrighty, hi there, Marcia, and welcome to the crowd. So you are quite a good doctor. Happy to see that. So beyond that, research is your cup of tea. Wonderful. And Let's see. Mining seems to be okay. Let's put her onto crafting on a high priority. That sounds like a good idea as well. Hunting, why not? So, alright, we need a new research project now that we have a good researcher available. So, steel alloying, okay. That's how far we have to go here. Kind of like expected that. No, the first thing here will be what I usually do, a solar generator. And actually, I'll assign this bed to Tarja now, and Marcia can keep that one. Because this way, Marcia will not be interrupting anybody with her, or disturb anybody's sleep with her sciencing. Okay, wonderful. So, power conduits go here. And then we're going to build a couple of things here. Okay, there we go. New projects, you know? So the only thing that I can't do right now is convert Marcia, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. Her beliefs are not really conflicting with ours too hard. Okay, they are, but we're gonna get past that. But now that I'm speaking about it, we are rather low on food, so looks like I have to change my projects here. That's sad. That's really, really sad. I was hoping that I could be cooking up some other materials in between, but I don't want to dare to right now, because we are already pretty low, and Marcia is not able to eat this other mystery meat, so let's rather not force her to things that she doesn't want to do. So let's do some real furniture here. There we go. Solar flare. No. Oh boy, there's a slurrypede. I have no handler for that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to kill every other animal on the map to make sure that if we get a animal self-tamed event, it's going to be that slurrypede. Okay, we really need animal handlers for that. Slurrypedes are friggin' rare. They don't come into this, they don't roam over the map too often. I'm speaking from experience, I played quite a long time in that area here. Oh man, that's sad. Okay. Actually, I realized that now. You can't put the butchering table also into the freezer. Yes, that is lowering the work speed in general, but that's okay for me. Alright. Oh, we got a couple of potatoes, but I should have left the potatoes. That was a mistake from my side. Marcia is clumsy. Oh boy. Come on, Tarja. You can sleep after you're done with this job. Probably. Well, okay. Let's let her sleep one more time. It's not that important to finish the power conduit there. That's strange. I need to reconnect manually. Not used to this behavior. Expires in 2 hours. The paid forced weather thing. You know what? We're going to do that. Mainly because a Masterwork revolver is going to be a lot better weapon than the SMG. There we go. Revolvers ain't bad, and the Masterwork revolver is massive. Even has a piece of art. This weapon is engraved with an artwork of 7 lentils. The work represents defeat. For the victim, for sure. Okay, so let's see. There's the... It's all the way back there. Wow. It's really far away. I'll tackle that after the winter, I hope. Yeah. 6 days. 7 days, I mean. This is okay. Traveler requests aid. Sail. Alright, sail. You're incapable of skilled labor. Jeez. What a person. What a fascinating person. To put into friendly words. A fabric trader. Cool. I'm pretty sure that I won't be spending my money here, but maybe we can. Maybe I'm wrong. But most likely I'm going to take some money from this guy. So, they got a flak jacket though. I think I'm gonna buy that. As the only thing that's interesting for me. But I mean, Tarja has no gear whatsoever yet, so... Hold that thing, at least. Just like I was hoping. She picked it up. Wonderful. Okay. So now I'm trying to expand my little home here a tad bit more. I mean, we are on a really good way. Oh, copper. Hi there. That's good. Let's see. How much until 5? Oh, well. Wee bit more. A wee bit more. So how's Marcia's crafting? 1. Well, okay. And let's put these jobs onto her bench. I'm going to put up a electric tailoring bench here. Wait a sec, not a wooden one. We don't have it like that. We're not that rich. Hey, Crown of Berenzia. Found your stream after watching the guides on YouTube. Happy to hear that. It's always nice to hear that these guides are helping people actually that are struggling. Don't know which game we're referring right now to, but it doesn't matter. So, let's see. The Emperor's headdress is a visage mask. Okay. Can I do one here, or? Yeah, here. Multiple games. Ah, even better. That's beautiful to hear. So we're going to make our face mask out of what? Special metals. What's that? Steel for now. It's going to be a crappy mask, that's for sure. like I said, crappy mask. But before we're not wearing anything, come on, Tarja. Be our new leader, and Marcia and Tarja go on a food binge and at the same time. This is not really good. I mean, it's not like we have a lot of food here. But at the same time, the rice plants are so far ahead that it's not really a problem there. Wow, those survival meals really went down quickly. Okay, but there's another thing. With the rain being that strong, it's not going to be any problem slaughtering innocent little air fleet for the sake of profit and food. Alrighty, wonderful. Okay, this will help us somewhat. That continuous heavy rain was good for something. Flash storm, yeah, whatever. Not an issue at all. Alright, let's see how much of that weird meat we got here. Okay, solar panels are ready. Wonderful. So, what do I want to research next? Smithing is already available. Mortars, gas operation. Well, we could create our own chain shotguns now. We're going to go for the classics. Microelectronics next. Alrighty. So 220 air fleet meat are also something to get sated from.
This is very personal.
Thank you for the subscription, Dubiously Doug. Welcome to the subscribers. Hope you stay for a while and listen. Awesome, man. Tribes people of fortune. So they're going to be attacking us with one archer, and we would get some hyperweave or advanced component in return. Heck yeah. Sure thing. One archer. Alright, there we go. Toxos Hunter. Okay. He hates dumb labor and he loves good food. What a combo. I watched all of your Dreamers content and wanted to contribute. Aw, thank you so much, man. You can't put into words how much I appreciate. The Dreamer, or the Sleeper series, I'm pretty sure you're referring to the Sleeper, is, like, for now, one of my, I don't know. This is one of the projects that mean the most to me. I don't know why, but not only because I have a good time with those, but also because of the, well, deeper implications there. So, Taxos, you fool. What have you done? You brought us pemmican. Thank you, man. So, the advanced components. Nothing to be sorry about. Just a slight misunderstanding. Alrighty, wonderful. So, we're going to be able to eat some Taxos. Taxos for lunch. I had to do that. Forgive me. Well, I have committed another war crime. Appreciate the responses to comments. Well, I do what I can. Sometimes it's better, sometimes they just... I'm just super busy. And then 5 comments later, I forgot to answer to somebody. There's just so much So at least Jorn appreciates taxes for lunch. Doesn't look too tasty though. Alright. But overall, we did make a nice start so far. The only thing I'm a wee bit concerned about is the fact that food-wise we aren't that well supplied. But, what can I say? I got my planter pots. The rest has to work out somehow. Alright. Black Hive attack. Are you guys kidding me? Black Scare? And, Black Spider. Okay. It's actually quite scary. Not gonna lie. Okay. So I'm going to stand behind my turret here in bed. Need more food, always. But as a matter of fact, what's really cool about these attacks is that the Black Hive is dropping a really cool Kitine, which provides pretty good equipment. Alright, so our turret's still alive. I'm really happy about that. It's just to bring Marcia in a good angle to ambush that thing. So, oh. Does pretend like this is a good angle to attack from. Alright. Get flanked. This Black Spider thing's surprisingly resilient. Yo, you know what? We're going to send Sienna. Okay, never mind. Good stuff. Turret didn't explode, and the critters didn't really pay attention to me. Wonderful. The biome here is from the Alpha Biomes pack. It's the Mechanoid Intrusion. So basically the backstory to that is this area has been infested by a mechanoid hive, and they tried to transform or terraform the environment into something for mechanoids, and therefore everything is metal. There's steel everywhere, and I figured this is the ideal environment for a transhumanistic run, because I just feel like that's the place to be if you are in architectonics and all that jazz. Alright, and there's the black insect materials. Alright. Wonderful. Especially happy that the dog is still alive. So we don't have to go John Wick on these guys. Yo, Tarja, it's time to plant some more. Okay, I want to have my own table. Not an iron one, a steel one. Go. And since Tarja is going to be the boss of this place, she's gonna even have a real chair. Speaking about boss... Oh, sadly she can't work drive herself, can she? No. That would have been silly. Alright. So... yeah. We start running out of the steel slag chunks in the vicinity, but that's pretty normal to happen sooner or later. Oh, here we go. Poor quality dining chair. Beautiful. Yeah, so turns out microelectronics is a project which keeps Marcia busy for quite some time, which is good. Okay. I want to mine deeper into the mountain here too. Or wait a sec, I don't. Because if I do so, I need to power up the freezer. Because right now, the cooling in there is just strong enough for the size of the room. And if I enlarge the room, I will need more cooling elements. And, well, I don't really want to. Gotta be totally honest here, I don't really want to. So, alright. Let's do this like that for now. Okay, wonderful. Mining 4. And, okay. I am only very, very relieved about the fact that we are right now in a rainy thunderstorm. Otherwise, this could have destroyed my entire base. This combo of a smoke leaf binge and a fire starting spray. Pretty ruddy stuff there. So, man-hunting aerofleet. I didn't even know that this could be a thing. Okay. Let's get back all the way back there. So luckily the air fleet are dispersing, not attacking all at once. Alright. This is easy win. Okay, good stuff. Eagle the Destitute. A desperate refugee named Eagle. Yeah, come on. Hop on over in. We got room for people like you. Alright, Eagle. Psychopath menagerist. What's that? Believes animals are integral to the way society and life functions. Okay. But, my dude, you are able to tame that slurry Pete for me. Yes. They still have that intermediate trainability. Wonderful. But then again, I don't think this is a smart choice, because what do I do as soon as Eagle is gone? I mean, the easiest solution to that problem would be not letting Eagle go in the first place. But I don't know if that's really a smart choice or not. Well, let's wait it out for now. I mean, there's a decent chance that this Eagle guy is just waiting for an opportunity to slit our throats, so probably I'm overthinking things here for not. So I need more planter boxes. There we go. Because I don't feel too comfy right now. Food-wise, I mean. And sadly, it's about time to say goodnight for today, dear friends. We're going to continue the show either tomorrow or the day after, can't tell from here on. And I will let you guys know in the Discord as usual. So if you aren't there yet, let's drop you guys a link. There we go. So, thanks everybody for being around tonight. It's been my pleasure. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And good night. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.